Today I'm going to show you how to make an easy Asian beef salad. The ingredients we'll need today are beef, I'm using a top sirloin, red onion, cucumbers, tomatoes, green onion, cilantro, honey, sea salt, ground black pepper, oyster flavored sauce, lemon, any cooking oil, and chopped or crushed garlic. For the tomatoes, just cut them up. Chopping up the cucumber, I like to cut up angular pieces. This makes it nice and chunky and the pieces don't stick together. When they don't stick together, that leaves room for more flavor in between all of the pieces. And we love flavor. Next, the cilantro and green onion. Just chop them up and set them to the side. And for the lemon, let's just simply cut it in half, squeeze the juices out into a small bowl. I'm going to go ahead and add some black pepper and set that aside as well. Now I love red onions. I like to leave them nice, long, and crunchy. And when I do use red onion, I love using a lot in my recipes. For the beef, we're going to slice it up for the stir fry. A tip I learned from a friend a very long time ago is to always slice against the grain of the meat. That way it's more tender once it's cooked. I love using my Kyocera ceramic knife. It makes slicing meat so easy. So for the stir fry, this is my typical process when I stir fry. I first add some cooking oil to a hot pan. I like to either use vegetable oil or olive oil. Add in the garlic and let it simmer a bit. Now I always have a huge jar of ground garlic on hand in the fridge. I cook it with almost everything that I make. So rather than having to chop garlic each time I cook, I make sure I have it already prepped. Then we're going to add in some honey. So let's stir that around till it cooks evenly and starts to brown. Once everything is browned a bit, I'm going to go ahead and add the beef. Stir that up a little. Okay, and then we add some salt, black pepper, and some oyster flavored sauce. Oyster flavored sauce is a very common Asian condiment. I always have it on hand. Most major grocery stores now have it in their Asian section. I don't usually use soy sauce. It's a bit too salty and thin for a stir fry, but I love oyster flavored sauce. We're just going to stir fry this for a bit till it's nice and cooked. Okay, let's add the red onion. Yum. Now, if your family isn't big on eating fresh onion, you can cook this a little longer so the red onion is thoroughly cooked. I, however, love the crunch and flavor, so I'm not going to let the onion cook through. And we'll remove this from the heat and set it to the side. To finish up the dish, we're going to scoop some of the beef stir fry onto a plate. Add the cucumber and tomatoes. Then we're going to sprinkle the lemon and black pepper mixture. Then add the cilantro and green onion. Toss it a little. There you go. Asian beef salad. Enjoy!